All right, y'all. It is officially time for Tea Talk Tuesday. I am your host, Teajas, but my real name is Jasmine, just in case anybody was confused. Um, this is Bernard James II. This is the person I'm doing life with, the father of my children. And it's Father's Day week. Let me tell you, we hard on our brothers, y'all. We don't show them no love. We make them feel like what they do every day is not good enough. So today, I definitely wanted to start Father's Day off early. So Bernard, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Got my Dallas on, repping Dallas to the day I die.
Okay. She will convert people.
Just for the record, I have no ring on my finger. I'm not converting until, or even think about converting until then.
On for y'all right now because I'm repping my team all the way.
I used to work for them, so I have a lot of respect for the Panthers. All right.
She gonna convert.
I'm a Cam fan. I don't look like I did my boy, but I'm a Cam fan.
They do them dirty.
Dirty. Okay. Come to Dallas. We never do you like that, baby. We're gonna keep you on our team no matter how bad you suck. I know. I speak. Honest. True. Cam don't suck. I'm just saying my team, we'll just hold on to people. I don't know about that. But anyways, so Bernard, black man, if I should say so, handsome, very accomplished. A lot of black men at your age, unfortunately because of the natural causes, but for other causes don't make it.
Yeah.
To what? 40? How old is you? Nah, 33.
Yeah, this is 33. Definitely a blessing. Be alive, in the 2000s. I've had friends in high school, man, didn't make it past 11th grade. So I've even had family members didn't make it past 18, 19 years old. So, I come from a little small country town in South Carolina, but it's still a blessing nonetheless to be able to see 33 and be healthy.
Yeah. So, in the spirit of Father's Day, because today is early Father's Day.
Yes.
What does Father's Day mean to you?
For a long time, it really, to me, it just meant a day that my dad gets a gift. I think a lot of times, especially for me, I grew up with my parents, so having a father in the home, you kind of take that for granted because usually a lot of other people, a lot of kids I grew up with didn't have fathers. Some of them don't even know their fathers. I was dating a girl in college, and she met her father in a real abstract way, and so so it's like having a father, you kind of take it for granted. So for me, it was just a day that my daddy was like, "I want a gift." Point blank, period.
Daddies be wanting gifts. Shout out to D Mathis. I know he want a gift.
And now that I have my own kid, it does have a different meaning because now you have your own seeds. Now I'm the guy. I need a gift. Now, granted, they're only 4 and 2, but I need something. I need a handprint with ink or paper. I need something so my kids know daddy is there. But no, Father's Day definitely takes on a different meaning. It's the day that celebrates me as being a father and then being a good father. Not all the time fathers are good fathers, but I feel as though I am a good father to my kids, and I definitely love both my children, hands down. I got the best kids in the world.
Yeah. Love Aubrey and Brody.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna glance over here at the fire. We got the fire pit going. It's real sexy out here right now.
Yeah, it's real sexy out here right now.
But no, yeah, Brody and Aubrey are definitely the majority of my existence currently. Just think with quarantine right now and all that.
Yeah.
And your interaction with them is amazing. They love you, and we're learning every day how to be better parents.
Oh yeah.
But yes. So 33, a father, what's going on in, your world, and basically as a father, what decisions are you making in 2020 with the quarantine?
For me, I live my life based off kingdom principles. I'm not sure if some of you are familiar with it, but I do. I do believe in God, Jesus Christ, my personal Savior, and I believe in kingdom principles. And while things are happening in the world, and while I may be affected by them, I am not of the world. So for me, although this coronavirus has hit, it has allowed me. I'm still blessed to be able to work, although I'm working from home. I'm still able to work. I'm still able to take care of my children. Provide a place for them to live, eat, sleep, and do all those things. So for me, the biggest thing I have going right now, um, so you put me there. So
I
we
mean, that's
just
the biggest thing you got going.
listen. I mean,
You gotta talk about
yeah, I guess I do, huh?
it.
So the biggest thing for me right now, we just went under contract. I say we, it's you and I. We just went under contract for a new house. It is our first home together. We are first time. We will be in 6 to 8 months, first time homeowners, and uh, this definitely been a process for us.
Like, save your money, get your credit
Save your
right.
money.
Save your money. Good credit does not stop the fact that you need money. And
Listen,
a lot of money doesn't stop the fact that you need credit. So
it's being that it's Father's Day. I'm gonna drop little innuendos throughout this. My thing my father used to tell me. My father had a saying: "He who has the goal makes the rules." Meaning, when you got your money, you can do and say what you want to do, and people gotta respect it. Point blank. Period. And if nothing else I've learned through this process is have your money. So money talk, everything else walk.
um, ladies, if you support your men, and you subscribe to the idea that it's okay to let your man lead, you'd be amazed at what they can accomplish. So I'm all about staying behind our men and doing our part. 'Cause it's not easy. Some of us, feel like sometimes we stay home with them kids and all that, but you know, it pays off at times. At times.
Definitely paid off for you.
Yeah, I got the floor plan I wanted.
Oh man.
Woo! I got the Now y'all know I cook, right? Season Diva, shout out to Season Diva, shout out to Teajas, all my little handles. But my kitchen was important to me. Okay. And as the person who cook, Jomar to say, shout out to Jomar, he be like, is you a cook? Is you a cooker? And I'm a cooker. So I need the kitchen I need it.
Now that you have the kitchen you needed, it should be a meal in there every day.
It sure will be a
Pats
meal.
pan need to be singing every day. I need a weekend.
They might humble. They might
hum a little bit.
Hum a little bit. Gonna be some humble pop. They'll be coming out too much.
They need to come out most.
Yeah, but let's just let's talk about what's going on in the world right now and how is that contributing to people's relationships right now. Like, definitely, I felt like this, right? As soon as they said we had gone quarantine, I'm like, yo, is me and Bernard gonna make it? Okay, because we go to work, go live our little separate lives with our coworkers and stuff. Mr. Personality of the office. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we gotta be together all day. Absence make the heart fonder. That saying. So I was concerned about, was we gonna survive? Was we gonna make it? Was I gonna be on Facebook with the sad face like, it's all right. Me and my baby gonna be all right. Yeah, no, for real though, because you don't know people until you really live with them. You don't know people until you see them at their brokest, and that's financially, emotionally, physically, mentally. You don't know people until you see them have it all. They accomplish things because people change based on what's going on around them. You just hope their character don't change. So I was concerned, boo. I mean, how has quarantine living been with me? Getting breakfast in the morning, me tending to your children, just curious.
It's very interesting to me because I'm definitely a person who believes in home work-life balance. I've never liked bringing work home, and I've been real selective in taking home to work. In the mindset of, showing people my children, showing who I'm dealing with, because there are people out there who don't want to see you succeed, who don't want to see you make it. So, and they'll do anything and everything they can do to break up a happy home or break up a home period because they're just malicious like that. So for me, the balance has definitely been a bit. At first, it was a little rough for me, but being able to, go from upstairs to work and then downstairs with the kids on my lunch breaks. Though there are definitely parts of it that I enjoy. Being able to hang out with my son, on my lunch breaks, or if I'm preparing to set the grill up, so when I get off, I can start grilling immediately, so we can have dinner. And the kids outside running around with me while you doing your Teajas segments. Listen, I love it. I love it. But it's definitely been.
It's real around here. Everybody quiet.
Listen, and I'm generally the babysitter during tea talk, but I be on the grill. They be running around. They love it. I love it. So there has been some pluses and some things that I enjoyed about it. So far so good though. So far so good.
Being home in that complaining about it. That's part. Yeah. That's part of it.
Yeah.
The dramatics.
Only with you.
Kids all day.
Only with you though. Only with you. Dramatics.
Oh.
I'm cool. Let me
Anyways, so I definitely have been enjoying this time. Giving me time to really focus on our family and to really plan. Like I feel like families should have a 5-year plan. And we only 2 years into our 5-year plan.
Yeah. For sure.
But we're working towards it, and it's shaping every day by our experiences. Looking into buying more property, not just stopping with our home we live in.
Right. Having multiple streams of income.
Yeah, that's important. Like, especially if you have kids, like I just could imagine not being here tomorrow and my kids don't have anything to survive off. Where they have to go to family, and the family's now put in a position to care for them, and we haven't left anything to help them. Yeah. So, definitely big on that.
Yeah.
But
sure.
So we bought this game, right?
No, I bought the game.
Okay, well, his money is my money. So he bought this game, and that's a different segment. We ain't got time for it today because everything in this house belongs to me. I just stole his line, y'all. But we bought this game, and I thought about playing it, but I didn't bring it out. Oh man. And I think it would have been kind of interesting to kind of like wind down our tea talk with it. It's too much to go get it.
You can get it while you.
I think you should go get it. Yeah, can you hand us the game, Elaine?
Yeah.
Our production manager is gonna hand us the game. Shout out to Social Circle Event, always coming through.
Always coming through.
But no, so until we get the game, we're gonna wrap our conversation off with that because we don't know what we're gonna pick. We have to answer truthfully.
The name of the game is called Truth or Drink. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard of it, and some of you maybe have played it before. It's a honesty game based off of the questions. Either you answer the question or you take a drink. Mm-hmm. You don't have anything to drink, so
we can't share your
I guess since it's Tuesday and it's Tea Talk Tuesday, we can share a little bit.
Be nice.
I'm gonna be nice.
I'll let you call my show for free before I got big, because when they hit big, when them checks rolling in. So let me tell y'all, let me brag a little bit, on God first of all, because he's the head of all this. Okay, you go tell the people who grew up in church. Amen. But no, Social Circle and Season Diva teamed up, and we're doing some Backyard Series events. They've been selling out. We've already planned 3 events before even having our first official event, and I'm just excited. I'm just excited about collaborating with like minds, like skin tones, like ideas, and also creating a space where we all can come together and understand each other a little bit more. Okay, so we're not gonna get the game. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna go ahead and post our little flyer up so you guys can see at one of our next events coming up. It's gonna be a wake and bake brunch We have some very special things coming down the pipeline, some great vendors, some very exclusive things. You have to be at the event to experience. It's very limited on seating, so I advise you to get your ticket early. But yeah, honestly, y'all, we're gonna play this game and we're gonna wrap it up. I really appreciate Bernard. He's a great father. No, he's not perfect, hasn't always been perfect, but we rocking this thing out. All right, here comes this game. Flash our little flyer again, real quick. You know,
Backyard. All right.
it's gonna be awesome. You coming?
Oh no.
You probably gonna be working it. Always putting. Oh, Bernard can bartend his butt off, like unofficially, but officially, like the family bartender.
I am licensed.
He is licensed. So if you need a bartender for your event, a little plugging you in, boo, putting you to work. Everybody around here gotta make some money. Okay? So I'm gonna let you choose since you're my co-host tonight. We can do extra dirty on the rocks with a twist. Happy hour or last call. But before you choose now, just know my viewers are judging you.
No,
they are. Which one will he choose, y'all? Will he get real raunchy? Respect me.
The Bible said, "Judge not, lest ye be judged." So I'm with it. So let me take a look what On the Rocks says. On the Rocks is 2 questions for mixed company with just enough of a bite to help you loosen together.
Good enough.
That's good enough. You sure?
Because they ain't ready to know all my secrets.
I mean, because I'm an open book.
I ain't Victoria. Okay.
Listen, I'm an open book. So
I ain't got all them secrets.
You want to ask? You want me to ask you the first question, or you want you to ask me the first question?
No, you can ask me the first question.
I'll tell you what. You can ask me the first question.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So how about we just do it?
We just take let me shuffle.
Yeah.
Not gonna shuffle.
I got a cut too.
I mean, hey, now the game you won't play with me. But go ahead. There you go. That's
I'm tapping everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
You asking me questions.
Oh yeah. What happened when you having too much fun? But anyway. What is something you're struggling with that we don't know about?
We isn't me and you, the rest of the world. Something I struggle with. Being completely honest, one of the things that I struggle with, that I try to consistently, be on top of my game about, and is being more timely, being on time for things, because I can come across as real. I don't want to say lackadaisical, but for lack of a better word right now, I can definitely work on being more on time, being more astute when it comes to time. Yeah, sometimes I'm just too laid back. Sometimes like I get there when I get there, like the party ain't gonna start without me, no way. So it's just even in being professional, going to work, coming in and out of my break. Sometimes being working from home, I can be like, man, that'd be all right. Okay. However, you can't have that mindset. At the end of the day, you're still in the job. You still have to be professional. So for me, it would definitely be more timely, and that's something I struggle with since I was little.
He all growed up, just in case anybody was wondering.
Yeah,
he all growed up.
I'm all growed up.
Okay,
so now I ask you.
Oh,
let me see if I want to use this one. I'm gonna pick it.
Yeah, I was like, that's bad.
Okay. Yeah, you picked it. All right, let's see. All right. Gotta have a good one.
Oh goodness.
Now you have to be honest.
Okay.
Or you can take the drink. Either way, totally up to you. Okay. What was your most embarrassing moment that transpired in public? Let's all relive it.
I was over here reading the comments.
You're reading the comments. All right. What was your most embarrassing moment that transpired in public? Let's all relive it.
So basically, right? I have two.
Okay.
Because they like go head to head and neck and neck.
Okay.
So I used to live in Georgia with my dad, and he would always take me to the African ladies to get my hair braided. So this time I begged my father to let me put on this little hairpiece that my mom was sitting back with me over Christmas. So y'all was cute. Too cute. So we in Best Buy off of Alpharetta, out in Alpharetta. So all my folks who in Georgia know what I'm talking about. That Best Buy that's over there is by itself. It used to be a Bahama Breeze over there, but they went out of business for some reason. But anyway, so I'm like in the store swinging, and my dad like, little girl, stop swinging that head for that little hair fall off. Okay. So I'm like, whatever. Like I'm cute. Get to the car after checking out. Well, we probably window shop because my dad probably didn't buy nothing. We probably just went there to see the CDs. And the lady comes out, middle-aged white lady, like look like she was struggling. Told some miss, you forgot your piece. You dropped your piece. And I was like, that's okay. Just leave it. And I just got in the car. And my dad was like, you better go get that piece of hair. So that right there was hands down embarrassing. Mm-hmm. And then one time for my Syracuse folks at Carousel Mall, I was going down the escalators, the one next to the nail salons. That's like on the side where it's like 2 nail salons and the Auntie Anne's pretzels on that side. And I literally fell down the escalator. Being cute. Once again, with some little boys at the end of the escalator. So I said, okay, let me, I got to be sitting here cute. So when I come down, I present myself in a very lady fashion. I got to see all this beauty. Take it. And clearly I made it down. But I fell, and the dudes, they were like reaching out for me, like, oh, can I help you? So I thought to myself, well, they had to help me. So I tried to, flip it, make lemonade out of lemon, But then I turned around, they was laughing. So embarrassed, like all the way. Okay, my friend. All right, let me see. This is worth asking.
Let me got 2 questions.
Ooh. Oh, your Google history has been made public. Which search is the hardest to explain? You can't lie, Bunny.
My Google search, I search a lot of things on Google. So I don't know I don't have anything that's hard to explain. For me, I'll tell you the last thing I Googled was the fact that I'm not sure if many of you saw it, but the Oklahoma State coach wore a OAN T-shirt, and one of his players called him out about it. It was football, so I had no clue what OAN was. It ended up being a radio talk show that's really right winged, and so they were and.
They said Pornhub. That's what we want to hear, Bernie. Are you Googling big black booty on Sunday afternoon after the kids' girlfriend?
Shout out to my cousin Joy. Okay. Only my family would do something like that. No, I'm not looking up porn. I know you're joking, but I'm not looking up porn on the phone. I got all the porn I need right here. My black woman. I know. Yes. So no, I have no need.
You have to be effective in all.
Yes. Exactly. Anyway. However, I looked up what OAN stood for, and I read it briefly. It's a radio talk show that he a news outlet that he wore, and his players weren't happy about it. But my Google search has a whole lot in it, but nothing sexual, nothing sexually explicit. More so to gain information and to see what's going on in the world. Sometimes I have a habit of not being aware of what's going on because I start watching the news.
I think I'm too aware, y'all. I cried for like 3 hours of a day after finding out another man was hung from a tree. Black man.
It was sad.
Yeah, let me tell you, like I've never cried that hard for a stranger, and
I'll be cried hard.
Woo, we ain't gonna go there. That's probably why this backyard's so green. But anyway, no, but honestly, y'all, like, I never cried that hard for a stranger, and let me tell you, my heart is definitely going out for what's going on in the world. Yeah. So anybody that's joining us right now, I'm glad you joined in. I hope it's bringing some laughter and some light to you. There are some Black couples who've been through a lot of shit and they got through it and they happy. And we've been through a lot. Oh, that was the one movie I was getting. So let's get back to these cards. All right. I think you can pick another one. I pick another one. You pick another one. We probably be at our time.
Okay, it's about 2 more.
Yeah, about
2. All right. Uh-oh. Shout out to your mother. She gonna like this one. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard? Oh, hold on. Let me start over. Have you ever had a discovery about your parents now that you've grown up?
First of all, like on the record to say,
you can't drink if you want to. If you want to answer the question,
no, I'm ready. Let me tell you, I'll drink and answer it. Let me tell you, because I'm gonna need this courage. But to be on some real, y'all, I known my parents for 29 good years, and aging like wine, baby. Okay, don't play. But no, on some real, and I know my parents just as well as they feel like they know me, and knowing what my parents have been through and the hurdles and the things they didn't know and they still were able to accomplish and persevere and make it to today. Definitely kudos to my folks. I love my parents. Just shout out to them. Great people. But let me tell you some surprising things. Like my mama, right? My mama a freak, y'all. She will definitely keep it straight 100. She has the LeGrier Brown gene. Okay, if anybody know my grandma, shout out to Granny, chocolate, little blonde thing, big booty. Okay, Granny. Right now, Granny's still pulling them, breaking their neck.
Listen, okay? I'm talking about young dudes too. Oh, compared to her, 35, 40, breaking their necks. Granny.
My mom definitely is more of a thought, and it's been surprising. And watching her in this chapter of her life currently is just been a blessing to be a part of it. She's amazing. My mom's talented. She's creative. Yeah, she cute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She throw them eyebrows on. Whoop whoop. Okay. Whoop whoop. Right. Okay. Skills. But no, and my dad is definitely very strong. Let me tell you, to be a Black man in America right now, and especially knowing some of the things he's dealt with, just growing up and living with him, he's definitely strong. And he's not afraid to admit when he has things to work on. I think that's just big, and I love him for that.
That's part of being a man, admitting when you're wrong and standing by it. And the biggest part of being a man is saying, I'm wrong, but I'm going to work to change it. It may not be overnight. It probably won't be overnight. But admitting that you're wrong, accepting it, and then learning from that experience, working to be better. Shout out to my dad, man. He's probably never going to see this.
Yeah, I call his daddy Big Daddy. Long story short. He earned the title.
And for all those who thinking negatively, is nothing negative about it. Truth of the matter, my dad got no swag to give out to people,
and still has some.
And still has some left over. And according to some, I don't have as much swag as my father. Apparently,
you get it one day.
So I didn't earn the title Little Daddy, but it's all good though.
But he is a daddy.
I am a father.
Hence why you own TikTok Tuesday for Father's Day.
I'm a father.
You also father. Okay.
Yeah, I know you cut me short.
What will we do on the first date? On our first date, if asking partner or exes, what are you doing? Oh.
Can you repeat the question?
If asking partners or exes, what did you do? Oh, so what did we do on our first date? What was our first official date?
So our first official date or our first date period? We got history.
We might need 15 more minutes. Y'all ready
I'm
for
fine.
that?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Which one you want to know? Our official first date?
What was our official first date?
Our official first date, I would say, is that day we went to Amelie's. And
first of all, a date, official first date would be a date.
Well, that's going to be a whole lot of official first dates. I'm still paying for dates.
To 09.
09? Take back to 09? Somebody said take back to 09?
I was just a little.
Okay.
I was just
take
his girl.
That's not true. That's not true, Jasmine. Oh, that's not true. If you want to go there, we can go there. I'm with it. Just give me permission.
We're gonna go back to 09 because I was fine, okay?
Take it back.
Still fine.
Technically in 09. How do I want to present this?
Oh, careful, because this is recorded. This is live.
I know it's live.
It's going on my YouTube page.
It is. So
follow and subscribe, y'all.
A lot of you don't know the way me and Jasmine met. We both came to Johnson in 2009. And I had no idea who she was, but she knew me. Okay. Shout out to my brother who set this whole thing up and didn't even let me know. Okay, so Jasmine, her roommate, saw me at school one day. Jasmine happens to ask her roommate, "Yo, who was that brother walking in?" And the young lady, who is our production manager, by the way, was like, "Yo, this is the person I got from you." So if I'm lying, anybody lie, you lie. She was like, "Yo," our production manager was like, "Yo, that's the dude I'm talking to, his brother." And she was like, "Yo, I need the number." So all this is happening. I have no idea what's going on. My brother, shout out to him, gives up my cell phone number. Jasmine calls me. Okay. See, I probably won't be on TikTok after this one, y'all, so I'm gonna get it all out while I can. Okay. Jasmine calls me. We ain't gonna see. She calls me my cell phone. Now the way the campus is set up, if you went to J Woo, shout out to you. The dorms at that time were L-shaped. So if you're in Cedar Hall North, if you're in your common, you can actually see it from the end of the hall. You can see into the common area of Cedar Hall South, depending what floor you were on. So she happened one day to happen to call me and was stalking me. I was like, "Yo, who is calling me? Can see me in this hallway, in this little room right here." I'm just. Yeah. Listen, you definitely stalked me. You saw me walk in the room.
A lot of men can benefit finish from being a little bit more aggressive.
I didn't see you, girl. I sat at the bottom. I sat down, was in my spot. Anyway, like I was saying, so she called me, and I believe our first date was at a club one night. We ended up going out to a club down the street somewhere. I want to say it was one of the clubs. I can't remember. It was 2009. Alley Cat. Yes, that was the first club. That was our official. That was our first official date, technically, back in 2009. Now, if you want to go to a more modern time, because me and Jazz, we have been friends longer than we've been dating. We met in 2009, and here we are, 2020, and we're together now. So, fast forward, our first official date was that day we met at Amelie's. I had on that plaid shirt, and I called in from work because we were having such a great time at Amelie's, and I didn't want to go to work. So we just sat there and we just chilled and hung out the whole day.
You told me you moved some things around. Like you were so suave with it. I moved some things around meetings, so I could stay. And
I did. That's the whole day.
The whole day of work.
That's all that matters. All she needs to know that more time. I moved some things around. I can spend more time with her. So, tell her all about you. That's why she's smiling on this side right now.
You was doing good.
I'm still doing good.
Until you start talking about that wordplay. But
guess what though?
Let me tell
you right now. The wordplay got you was like, he was real smooth with it. Listen, that's a part of the relationship. That's what keep that smile on your face right there. You can put air in it. Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter. I may not have the opportunity to get on TikTok. Y'all gonna see him in 10 years. Y'all ain't gonna see him. I'm saying y'all not gonna see me. I'm traveling the world. These kids. Oh my God. Bye. All right, all right. I know.
It was so long ago.
I got a good one. Describe your first real kiss. Then describe your last kiss. Boom.
Oh,
Can't wait to hear this one. I ain't never heard this story before. First kiss.
to be completely honest,
Ah,
the first kiss I think I ever had, oh God,
I need names.
was the same person that I think I lost, my virginity to.
I need names.
Anybody know me? I grew up on State Street, 1522 South State Street. My mom will probably watching this, is probably gonna cringe. But my first kiss was the little boy that lives across the street named Ray Sean. Oh my God, I'm putting myself out here. People from Syracuse probably know Ray Sean.
Little Ray.
His sister, it was Brittany. She was light skinned.
They call her Brit.
You know what? Whatever. And it just was like wet, and I just sat there, and I just kind of like, I'm big on texture, especially like I'm like a lot of moist, like I like moist. That word moist. Okay, like why it gotta be moist? Like my cake should be moist. I get that, but I don't know, still weird. And it just was wet and it was awkward. And I remember thinking about all the germs that just got on my mouth, and I was
coronavirus.
I think that's when it was invented. That day. But no, yeah. And my last kiss.
Describe your last kiss.
Oh my God. Timing of this is
you have to use adjectives to describe your last kiss. The
timing of this is just like
listen, love the question.
My last kiss was
was it dry?
No, it wasn't dry. It was the right amount of moisture. And yeah, it was good. It was well executed.
Wait, this is closer to blushing you ever see Teajas do.
Yo, let me tell you, it takes a lot, to
of the night.
So I think I'm gonna go into the dirty section.
Ooh. I'm gonna let y'all go night. Listen, I will answer. So we'll let you search through the book, the deck.
I'm gonna pick in the middle.
In the middle of the deck.
Okay. All right. So.
No, answer the question. I'm ready.
Oh, I got it. Can y'all hear me? Just checking. What's your opinion of open relationships? What's your experience with monogamy? Do I need to Google what monogamy means? Man, let me put it right here so you can reference. That was loaded.
It is
two-part.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this question truthfully. Okay. And it may spark conversation later. Don't know.
We might have to do a part 2. We get on here and we dive into
anyway. So my opinion on open relationships, to each his own. Open relationships work for some, may not work for others. Me personally, I don't think I could do it, and I'm going to explain why I couldn't do open relationships. I can't do open relationships because I'm the kind of person I can dish it, but I can't take it. I said, well, I'm saying, I'm gonna drink to that. You drink to it, baby. But yeah, I can dish it, but I can't take it. To know that another man is pleasing my woman in ways that I haven't done or we haven't tried yet bothers me. I don't want nobody else dealing with my woman. But being a man at the same time, I think it's easy for men to separate the feelings from the actual act of sex. So for me, yes, it'll be great. But I believe in equal opportunity. So if I feel as though we're in an open relationship, I can step out and meet somebody else, she should be able to do the same. But I can't handle it. So that's the answer to the first part of the question.
So anybody who's gonna DM us or inquire about any activities, we're not interested.
Okay, so my experience with monogamy. That's a deep question for me.
I mean, I paid for the upgraded version, so we can go as long as you need. So
Okay.
take your time, brother.
Wow. Okay. So monogamy is to me dealing with one person. Shout out to Janika. It's not a double standard. Anyway, I'm just mixed up with the question because these people over here. Anyway, so when it comes to my experience with monogamy, I have been monogamous and I have stepped out of a relationship. To be completely honest, um, I've done it quite a few times. Just to be completely honest and to be open book because that's what Teajas is about: being open and being honest. Let me finish. Keep it 100% real. So, and I've been out there. I played the game. I did all those things, but I've also had monogamous relationships where I haven't stepped out at all. So I've been able to see the the side both sides to the situation. And for me, monogamy is a great thing. And I will tell you why. I firmly believe there's a thing called soul tie. And when you've been out there and you've had intercourse with other people and you've inserted your life into theirs, whether it be for a night, whether it be for a small period of time or a long period of time, there are soul ties. I can tell you, there are people I've had, I've had dreams about, not necessarily sexually, but I've had dreams about that people I haven't talked to in years. But because I've injected myself into their lives, into their physical, one way or another, it's still there. The connection is there. So monogamy allows you to sever those ties. And I can definitely say the monogamy between me and Jazz has been great. It has allowed me to sever a lot of souls. I shouldn't say a lot, but to sever soul ties that I've had with other people. And I definitely suggest, if you're not monogamous, hey, fellas, be open and honest with somebody. If you smash another chick and you let them know, say, listen, at the end of the day, you are not the only person I'm dealing with. Give them that respect. Let them make that decision. Because at the end of the day, when you play in a game, you play like that. That's what you're gonna do. You can move on to the next, but being open and being honest about it and letting the woman make that decision is the best thing you do because then you don't have that guilt of I'm lying to this person or if it does come out, it's like okay I've lied now I gotta lie about the lie and it just makes more of a headache, creates more drama, and you end up hurting not only the person you're dealing with because now they put their heart into it. You've also hurt yourself because you have a heart too. You don't like to admit that, but yeah. So when it comes to monogamy, if you're with that one person, you choose to be with that person, be with that person. Point blank. Period.
As a woman who has experienced monogamy at its best and
With me, of course.
and as worse,
With me, of course.
hilarious. But I'm the welcome to say, but as somebody who has stepped out on relationships, I shouldn't say ships because I've only really been in 2 relationships in my life.
The third and the final.
2. You're the second. I've only been actually in an actual relationship with one other person other than you. Okay, what they may deem as a relationship, okay, it's what I call it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I've been in some situationships. I've been in the I can preach to you all day, all types of different relationships. I definitely feel like there's a blessing in loyalty on any levels. That's loyalty in friendships, businesses, just in work interactions. Like I feel like there is blessing in creating a covenant with someone and being respectful of that. If I'm in a relationship with a certain person, like as far as business, I just feel like when you're honest, straightforward, transparent, like good things just automatically come to you. Like it's like something in the universe that just says, you know what? I'm just bless this person because they just blessing people. They keeping it real. So I definitely found that in our relationship, I try to be real about how I feel, my emotions. Sometimes they can be on overload. But hey, at least you getting the real. At least I'm not worried down.
Yeah, no, that's all I have to do. I fell in love with Jazz because she was always. I fell in love with Jasmine being unadulterated herself. So whenever she's not being herself, it's a problem for me. I always want her to be herself, no matter how she feels, no matter what she's dealing with, whether with me, outside of me, the kid, whatever it is. Be yourself, be you, because I fell in love with
I don't know what I fell in love with.
you. Oh, you know. Oh, you know.
You definitely. I would say that you shouldn't deal with somebody for the potential. Um, I totally agree, ladies. There's a lot of men out there that got potential. There's a lot of men out there who could be doing this, should be doing this, and you only can deal with a person from where they're at. And if you can love somebody at their lowest or
Where they are.
where they are, period. And I'm gonna be their lowest. They could be like halfway to where they're supposed to be, or they operating on where they just choose to be. It's just whatever. You have to love them for where they are. But I think the other part of it too is some people come in your life and it works. And then some people come in your life and it works, but it's requiring you to elevate and change. And I think our relationship has definitely pushed me to become more reflective and to realize I have things to work on as well. And I think that's important. It's so sometimes we fall into the easy relationship.
The ones that don't require a lot of work.
They require a lot of work, a lot of maintenance.
Yeah.
They don't push you to grow. God, and it's
I dated a chick like what it was, whatever I want to do with it. After a while, it was cute at first. After a while, it gets like, yo, have your own mind. You know, let's do it. Let's grow. What do you want?
Let's build.
Let's build something.
Yeah, man. I'm all about building, and I'm excited to continue to do life.
I'm building it out.
Yeah, you know, it costs to be the boss, you know.
Oh, please know I'm the boss of mine. You know that.
Yeah, but
yeah, this has been fun.
It's been fun. I really let everybody in on my life and our life a little bit, and this was nice. I definitely think with everything that's going on, people, we will prevail. We will get stronger. We'll get better. Keep your heads up. Self-care. Talk to the people that's close to you. Love on the people that's close to you. It's a real reality for me every day. I always think about if you were to walk out that door and not come home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm gonna love you like it's the last time. Definitely. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You're a little choked up.
So I'm gonna have one more mushy moment with you. You ready? Okay. I want to let you know, in front of all your fans and everybody you have, I am so proud of you for doing this. Knowing who you are, what you've dealt with in your life. I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about in your life period. The things we've gone through, the things you've gone through in your life period. I'm so proud of you for being open, being honest, for being yourself. And no matter who follows you, no matter who watches it, you still do it. You're consistent with it, and I appreciate that because not only will that follow you, that consistency will follow you here, but everything else that you do. And I'm proud of you. I love you. I want you to keep it going until you can, and keep it going until you just can't do it no more. Until something else bigger comes along, and then you have those same people and you have that same following. And you just build from there and grow together. But I'm definitely proud of you. Sure. I love you.
Love you too. Oh, that was nice. I was not expecting that. That was not
one plan
at all. But I'm going to wrap it up because I think this is probably almost the longest talk I've ever done.
No, the one before, definitely, no, the 2 weeks ago. Oh. Yeah, with like an hour. The whole 9. He is gonna come in the house. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But no, this has definitely been my favorite thus far. No shade to the rest of my co-hosts. But definitely, y'all stay tuned. Watch us. We're trying to just uplift and bring something that we all can relate to. Black Lives Matter. All day. It sucks that them kids are, still away from their families, Spanish children coming from across the borders and all that. So I definitely want to show support to that. And yeah, look forward to the things I got going on. we have going on.
Yeah.
And if anybody has anything going on that we can support, we are here. And we love y'all, my people. Thank you for watching. Happy Father's Day to the real fathers.
To the ones taking care of the kids and the ones who.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Happy Father's Day to you. I salute you. Happy Father's Day to my dad. He won't watch it. He won't see it. I think hopefully my sister tell him to watch it. But happy Father's Day to you too, Pops. Love you.
Yeah, Big Daddy, we love you. Lee Mathis, I love you.
Happy Father's Day, Lee.
Happy Father's Day. Thank you for everything you're doing. Aubrey loves you. Brody loves you.
And by the way, his name is Alexander.
Oh yeah, our son's name is Alexander.
Yeah, we call him Brody because he was a baby. He was swollen, big brolic, big Brody. That's how he got the name. But his name is Alexander. I made it.
His mom calls him Xander.
Yes.
So he has many of names. Yeah. But no, for real, y'all, we're gonna let y'all go. Like always, be a product of whatever product you're selling. Stay in alignment. Exercise your rights. Vote. It's okay to feel however you feel. But until next time, I'm Teajas, and I love you all. Stay blessed.